Hey guys, New York Dan here. So here's the longer video about the gaming laptops. Why this is a waste of money to buy one of these damn things, and why I have to return this one. It's an Alienware. It's one of the top of the line gaming laptops, and it's turned out to be a complete disappointment. Here's the thing. It will run things fast. It will run games. It will do video editing. However, here's the problem with it. First of all, this damn thing, even though it's a notebook computer, I can just about lift this thing. It weighs a ton. The screen is like metal. It's called the M16, if I'm not mistaken. It's built very well. It's got like a metal gray backing to it. The screen is sharp. If you look at it, the resolution is sharp. But the problem is this thing is so oversized, it will just about fit in a regular computer bag. If you get one of these notebook computer cases like this one here, it will barely even fit into this case because it's so oversized. Okay, that's one problem with it. The second problem is this. Here's the power supply for this thing. It is a massive brick. Okay, it weighs a lot. That thing has to be in the case with it. It's starting to weigh what those old computers, almost those ones that they call the briefcase computer with the CRT screen, one of those old jobs. It's starting to approach that. Okay, now, if you want to do gaming, even though the screen's sharp, the whole problem is the size of the screen. It's too damn small to enjoy doing any video gaming. You're going to torture yourself gaming on this thing. I mean, you got to sit close to this thing to really see the screen well and read things. There is a way you can zoom in the fonts. I think I have it on that setting right now where they make them a little bit bigger. It's zoomed in, but then if you're playing a game or doing video editing, you need it to display the entire screen to activate all the features of it, to be able to actually use it. So what's the solution? Well, you get a big ass monitor like this, and you can plug it into that notebook computer. Okay. Here's my setup. This is like my temporary setup I made to test this out. First, I got the computer. I found it to be very hard to use to edit videos or to do gaming on alone. So I'm like, okay, let me get a bigger monitor. Also, the keys. These damn keys are very small. You see, I have big hands, and for me, these keys are almost too small. It's not user-friendly, in my opinion. Now, so what did I do? I plugged in an external keyboard to it because this gives me a little bit bigger keys. So now I got this whole damn setup here with the keyboard and the computer, and also I find this pad annoying to use. It will work in a pinch for the mouse, but having a regular mouse is much more user-friendly, so I have to plug the mouse in. Then, every time I restart the computer, it doesn't recognize the mouse. I got to pull this out, and I got to plug this back in. Then it will activate the mouse. There's just so much going on with this thing that's annoying me. Now, I put DaVinci Resolve on here, the video editor, but the problem is, you're going to see if I bring this up, and also I noticed, let's see, here it goes. A lot of times it's like unresponsive. I got to freaking click it another time. Okay, now here's the other problem that I've run into with this thing. when you run it, if you don't have it plugged into this massive brick, now this almost seems like a joke to me, and maybe this one has a defect. Maybe the battery is bad. But I was just watching YouTube. Let's see if there's a project. Here's my PA Trip edit. I was just watching YouTube, and the battery died. It went from a full 100% charged battery down to 4% and gave me a battery warning in about 10 minutes. Okay? Now, there's cooling fans in here, and this stuff gets massively hot. It keeps getting hot when you do just about anything. It blows the air out the back here. But it's like a toaster oven or a heater. And maybe that's why the battery went down so fast. But come on, give me a break. 10 minutes of watching YouTube. I can watch that on my phone and have just as clear of a picture. And it's hardly using any battery. So I don't know what's going on with this. I really don't know. I mean, this is DaVinci Resolve. Look at it. You have all these frames, right? Then over here is like your video player. Here's your timeline. Down here it shows you more info. But the bottom line is, if you look on the screen here to do all this is very hard to see if you are trying to finagle this, especially with using this stupid thing here. You know, to move things around or to edit with this, it's near impossible. So I'm very disappointed with this whole damn thing. And the thing is so massive that, you know, this thing weighs so much. I might as well just have a desktop computer to do this crap. I might as well just have a desktop. And it, like I said, it makes so much heat, this thing. This whole thing is getting hot here. Guys, don't do it. Don't buy a gaming computer, a gaming laptop. You want a gaming desktop. That's all you want to buy. Don't waste your money buying this stuff. You're going to be disappointed with it. This thing is ridiculous. And it's not portable enough. This thing, it's so heavy, needing a big case and that thing, the power brick. And it seems useless. Without the power brick, you can't even run this with the battery. I got to get this back to the store. It's like the last day I could return this thing. I'm going to return the monitor as well. This monitor is, for the money I paid, I think they have better monitors now. This isn't a curved screen. It's a flat. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe in the future they'll come out with better gaming laptops that are lighter. You know, also look at this. It's got all this space down here that's like wasted, because when you open the screen up, you see this? The screen doesn't even start there. The screen is like boxed in. And behind the screen, you have this space here. This thing is just too much. I need to get me a desktop. It's not worth having the laptop based on what it's doing. I mean, if I leave it plugged in all the time, set it up like this on a desk, I might as well just have a desktop. And if I want to show anyone a video on here, if I bring the computer with me to like Starbucks or something, I don't think I'm going to have enough time on the battery just to even show them the videos. In like 10 or 15 minutes, it's going to go dead. And a lot of those places don't have a plug for this thing. It's not a USB plug. This thing gets very hot. It's a 3-prong plug. It doesn't run off USB. I think what I'm going to do is get a lighter weight laptop computer or notebook computer, a cheaper one that's much lighter and a little smaller, just for portable use. And I'll see how that one works. But this is a waste. It's an Alienware, by the way. I mean, I like the style of it and stuff. The keyboard lights up. But it's really a waste. You need a desktop or a tower computer to do video gaming. All right, guys, I hope this helps anyone out that is contemplating getting a new laptop computer, so they don't go through making the same mistake I did with an aggravation. Because now I put software on here. I want to make sure I'm not leaving confidential files or anything on this computer. I want to get rid of stuff on here before I return it. Don't make the same mistake I did. All right, guys, subscribe to the channel. More cool stuff coming up.